The state of Tennessee just did something that every single state should follow suit with, and it's the only state in the union that's done it. This could very easily change the future of the Second Amendment. What's going on, everybody? My name is Jared, here with Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that's not only important for our rights, but also for the safety of our kids and communities: teaching firearms safety to children. This isn't about politics. It's not about pushing gun ownership on anyone. This is about empowering children with knowledge, protecting families, and strengthening this future here of the Second Amendment community. And if you stick with me, you'll see how something as simple as a lesson in firearm safety can make a world of difference. Before we get going, don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get into it. Every year, tragic accidents make headlines where children stumble across unsecured firearms. These incidents are preventable, and the solution isn't ignorance, it's education. I mean, think about it. We teach kids about how to cross the street safely. We teach kids about fire drills, stranger danger, even what to do if there's a tornado. Well, why wouldn't we prepare them for the possibility of finding or seeing a firearm? Pretending guns don't exist doesn't make safe kids. It doesn't make anybody less vulnerable. So here's the positive side. Teaching firearm safety doesn't just reduce accidents. It normalizes responsibility. It teaches respect for firearms instead of fear or curiosity. And for families who value the Second Amendment, it builds a culture where the next generation understands that freedom comes with responsibility. For instance, here in my home, since all of my children were knee-high to a grasshopper, 2 or 3 times a year, I'll lay out all kinds of firearms on the bed, obviously unloaded, and ask them, what do you want to know? This is your opportunity to touch them and teach them what happens if you come across one. What do you do? Let's look at what Tennessee did here. The Tennessee legislature passed a law requiring age-appropriate firearm safety education in public schools starting this year, and school just started. Required. And here's what is required. Kids will learn the basics of safe storage, something that's good to know, but the government here in Tennessee doesn't mandate. They'll learn what to do if they encounter a firearm. Stop, don't touch, leave the area, tell an adult. No politics, no live guns, no ammunition, just pure safety instruction. That's huge, guys and gals, because it takes the conversation out of partisan talking points and puts it squarely where it belongs, on protecting kids and empowering families. Now, the program breaks things down by age group, and it makes perfect sense. K through 2nd grade students are taught simple, clear rules. The difference between toy guns and real firearms. What words like safety and responsible mean. And of course, those 4 golden rules for the youngins: stop, don't touch, leave, and tell. Grades 3 through 5 go deeper. They learn the differences between toys, BB guns, air rifles, and actual firearms. They begin to see how even a BB gun can cause harm if misused. They also learn about parts of a gun, like the barrels and muzzles, so they can understand why it's dangerous to handle them. Grades 6 through 12 step into more mature responsibilities. Teens learn about safety in the home. They learn that more than half of all firearm accidents happen in the home, and that's why every family member should know basic gun safety. That's not indoctrination, it's education. When I was growing up, a Gen Xer here, every kid played with cap guns or, toy guns, or played cowboys and Indians, cops and robbers. Nowadays, kids don't even go outside. Now, here's where this ties back to the Second Amendment community. For years, anti-gun groups have tried to paint us as irresponsible. They push the narrative that more guns mean more danger, and that gun owners don't care about safety. But teaching kids about firearms in a responsible, structured way completely shatters that narrative. We're showing the world here in Tennessee that we take safety seriously. We're raising young people who understand not just how to avoid accidents, but also how to respect firearms as tools, not toys. This builds a foundation. It means when these kids grow up and choose to exercise their Second Amendment rights, and they'll be more likely to do it if they have a good, solid education about firearms, well, then they'll do it responsibly. They won't be swayed by fear-mongering because they'll have the knowledge and experience to separate fact from fiction. And let's be honest, if we don't teach them, someone else will. Anti-gun activists are more than happy to fill that void with misinformation. Teaching kids firearm safety ensures that the truth will win out. Now, another benefit of programs like Tennessee's is the partnership that they encourage. Schools can bring in community partners like local law enforcement, wildlife officers, or public health educators to reinforce these lessons. This does two things. Number one, it builds trust between kids and some law enforcement. And number two, it shows kids that firearm safety is something supported by the whole community, not just gun owners. When families are looped in through meetings, open houses, or informational sessions, it also opens the door for parents to engage, ask questions, and reinforce the message at home. Now, I can already hear the critics. You're teaching kids about guns, that's dangerous. But let's flip that. Not teaching kids about firearms is what's dangerous. If a child finds a gun and doesn't know what to do, that's when tragedy strikes. Education is prevention. And the law makes sure that the lessons are neutral, no politics, no pushing kids one way or another on gun ownership, none of that. Just practical safety that any parent should want for their child. This is the kind of instruction that has potential to be game-changing nationwide. Imagine if every child in America grew up knowing stop, don't touch, leave, and tell. Accidental shootings would plummet. Kids would respect firearms instead of fearing or fetishizing on them. That's the word, fetishizing. And the Second Amendment community would gain a generation of responsible citizens who understand that liberty demands responsibility. This is how we protect both lives and rights. So here's the takeaway. Teaching firearm safety to children is a win for everyone. It protects kids, it reassures parents, and it strengthens communities. It also ensures that the future of the Second Amendment is built on responsibility, not recklessness. I want to hear from you. Should more states follow Tennessee's lead and implement firearm safety education in schools? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. I want to hear both sides of the aisle, that's fine. And as always, if you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear the other side of the story. My name is Jared. This is Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. Stay safe, stay free, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, America.